Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 5, Blast from Everyone's Past. So, before I get going, so I promised to, and I'm saying it to you guys, so now I have to keep my promise. I have to keep my word. In the new year and starting now, I am going to be more timely with my reviews, especially for reality television shows or shows that are, weekly. The shows that come on, like the stuff on Netflix or Hulu, if it's uploaded like multiple episodes, that sort of thing, I can't promise you I can't promise you to be as timely with those. Like, I'm really inching through grotesquerie. I got one more episode to get through to review, episode 10, and I'm feeling like I'm just gonna watch it. I ain't even gonna get no notes. We just gonna watch it so that we can rehash it and be done with it. But saying that to say, when it comes to shows that come on weekly, like I can commit to being there day of, getting my notes, and bringing you your review the very next day. So I am on time today. I am on time today. Anyway, so we picking up where we left off with Mia throwing Karen under the bus. Karen doesn't recall. She's trying to recall the events of that night. She says, yeah, I remember pulling over because I called my driver. And of course, Mia hops on that. Oh, that's good. You called your driver because you don't always do that, right? Mia adds that Karen also drunk. She called her drunk the very next morning when she was on her way home. She forgot that part. Ashley, of course, she's going to add to it. She says she's heard and seen some things, so she believes Mia. Stacy and the rest of us, we want to know, girl, why you kept this little piece of information in your back pocket for the last 3 years, and why did you decide today was the day? Mia asks if any of this has affected her marriage, and Karen says, well, I mean, they were having moments before the accident. Like, they're working through some things. Okay? They're in a season right now in their marriage, and so that's really that. It's 30 minutes until Wendy's birthday. So the ladies are gonna wait until midnight. They're gonna wait up for her until midnight. Which of course makes Wendy happy. We're happy about that. That's nice of them to wait up with her. It's always nice to get a call, a text, or some type of acknowledgement at midnight from somebody. It's always nice to know somebody thinking about your birthday. Stacy. Oh, wait, before this, Mia, Jacqueline, and Ashley, they're talking about, basically, girl, you did that. The way she, threw Karen under the bus, the way she handled her. They're pretty pleased with it. They're here for the bullshit. Anyway, Stacy, she was on the phone with TJ, y'all, and TJ got on the phone like, what's T, girl? So what y'all doing, girl? Oh my God, you better had told him good things about me. Basically, are you sticking to the script? How's the storyline playing along when it comes to you and I? Do they believe it? No. No, TJ. We don't believe it. Oh my goodness. Anyway. The ladies are in their pajamas. We wait for midnight. The party is laying there, though. The party is laying there. They really all look like they in there out of sheer obligation. I'm like, Oh, like at least pull up a little shot or something. Roll a blunt, something. Get something going. So the people can keep the momentum. Anyway. She turns 40. We stand. Wendy has done a lot in her life up to this point. She has a lot to be proud of. She has a lot to hang her hat on. Wendy, girl, you have made your mama proud, and you've made us proud. We proud of you too. It's like so all before 40. Go ahead, girl. Shit. Anyway, Jacqueline and Mia. Mia coming. I mean, not Mia. Jacqueline, sits down with Mia there at the pool. I just don't know why Karen is. I just don't understand. Like, she's just, she's trying to, I guess, discuss this. And Mia says, I don't want to talk about that no more. About what I got going on. Gordon has been texting me like nonstop. Let me show you the text messages. Gordon's been saying this and Gordon's been saying that. Gordon feels used and abused as he should. Maybe not abused. Let me not use that word. But he absolutely feels used. He absolutely feels used. He feels like she and Ink have profited off of her being with him. He feels like the fact that he's close is also beneficial to her. It's all to make her life easier. He feels used. And that you should, Gordon, because that's exactly what's been going on. It's feeling like you was a mark. Mia's like, oh, I agree with him. I do. Then they have this. They have a laugh about Gordon's mental state. Oh, it's just he's a nanny at this point. Use him. I mean, you use him to your benefit. If you want to be around, okay, watch these kids, cause you financially taking care of him, right? Mia constantly brings up his manic episodes when he's in it when he's in a manic state, as if he's in a manic state 24/7 all the time. It's always mania. Girl, stop playing with him. I just don't like that. I really don't. And because he's an older man, that's what really is making me feel like this is elderly abuse. I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel, Mia. I need y'all to cut it out. Set that man free. Let him go do whatever he want to go do. Go ahead and get the divorce. Because why you still married to him? Since he's such a burden. Girl, get gone then. She act like she loyal and being a ride or die. No, you not. You bleeding him till you can't bleed him no more. He's just a resource at this point. I would have just hired a nanny. Well, do it. Do it. And he and the nanny can sit up and be with the kids. While you and Ink go do whatever it is y'all doing. Go ahead and do that then. Boo. She get on my nerves. I don't like how she be treating Gordon. And Jacqueline, Mia, did you have glam? If so, you ain't shit for letting sis come and sit down for a second. Cause Jacqueline's makeup is just too much for me. It's the rouge is rouging. The black lip liner. Jacqueline. Anyway. It's heavy. It's heavy makeup. Heavy. Angel in Adore's cap and gown ceremony. We see glimpses of it. It's a beautiful thing. I was tearful. I was really tearful. One, because I just see it's coming down the pike. It's really coming down the pike. I have a 4th grader and a 3rd grader, and it'll soon be 12th grader and 11th grader. Before you know it, because they were just in preschool, seriously. It goes by so fast. Like, you really do look up and they are like, hey, how'd you get this big? So, seeing that, I was tearful. I was tearful. It's a bittersweet moment because you're happy that your kids are thriving and that they're off to start their lives. How, but it's also like, my baby. He was just my baby. Anyway, you want him to always need you and all of that. And seeing Giselle's father, the old pictures, the old clips of him with the girls and the pictures of him with the girls, they laid it on thick. But we are happy. We are happy for Angela and Adora. Congratulations to them. We are proud of them as well. The ladies have brunch. Mia lays out the itinerary for the day or whatever. Wendy gets a birthday call from Giselle. We are making strides. Giselle has turned over a new leaf for real, for real. Them people must have said the warning was Robin getting the boot. Cause I'm sure she didn't think it was gonna go down like that. And they gave Robin the boot, and so Giselle gotta do something different. It's gotta be a whole new you. Gotta be a whole new you. And we like this whole, and I feel like maybe this is who she is in real life. Cause people like her. Like in real life, she got friends. So it has to be some redeeming qualities. She's showing us bit by bit. I'm not fully over there on Giselle's side because I ain't forgot. Lest we forget what a bitch she's been. But I ain't gonna hold. I'm gonna stall you out. Anyway, we having brunch. Jacqueline brings up, we should all let things go. I don't even know what we talking about, but she's talking about letting stuff go. And it's very like subtweet. Like we should all start letting stuff go. Otherwise you're gonna end up old bitter, old bitter bitch. Mia, she co-signs that. And Stacy says, are you guys talking about Karen? Are we talking about Karen? Jacqueline is like, no, it's not, it's not about that. I'm just speaking in general. Kiana is like, you know what? I think she deserves a break today. Like y'all kind of went in, so let's give her a break today. One of them says, ask her about bringing up 3-year-old T. Mia, why? Oh, that was Kiana. She's just confused. Because why would you even do that? Why? That was a bit too much. Mia gonna say, she started throwing jabs at Kiana, talking about a drug dealer boyfriend. Kiana like, what boyfriend? I wish Kiana would have just stood in it. I did. She did say she supports all type of entrepreneurs. She supports entrepreneurship. And if he was a drug dealer, I feel like he was like not no corner boy drug dealer. It wasn't one of those. You don't ever think you getting off a read if my man was Big Meech. If my man was Frank Lucas. Girl, I would wear it proudly. Sure was. That was my man's. My man. I was riding with him. Sure was. Yes, he was selling the cocaine, so... My man was Franklin Saint. Do you think I'd be around here saying he wasn't my man? Get out of here. I think Kiana's drug dealer boyfriend was like that nigga. It wasn't the read you thought it was, Mia. Cause some girl, and cause for one, what was Ink doing? What was you and Ink doing back in the day? Cause I feel that picture of them sitting in that car together, they look like two scamming ass motherfuckers. That's what it looked like. Want to talk about the past? Don't do that. Don't do that, girl. She said, my boyfriend, I'm dating a licensed clinical therapist now. I don't know what she's talking about back in the day. I really wish you would have stood in it though. Cause girl, we don't care. Mia gonna say she ain't have to, oh yeah, I didn't have to run the streets. Kiana say, cause you are the streets. You the streets. You the streets, girl. You ain't have to go to the streets. You just went to the strip club and hopped on the first high roller that paid you some attention. They gave you a few extra under the table to do whatever it is you did. Anyway, Mia, she brings up Kiana's scar and calls her stitches. And Kiana's like, wait, what? Like she does have a scar, but like it's faint. You can't really see it. Ashley looking at her, because she got to get in this too. Ashley says, your scar, I don't even see you. You have a scar? What did you use on your scar? Kiana's like, girl, you, not you asking. You don't need to be asking me nothing about my scar. Because it was your friend that created the trauma in the first place. So you don't ask me nothing about my scar. Kiana get up yelling, crying. She was really upset, really triggered by that. And of course, in true Ashley fashion, she don't know what she said. What'd I say? I didn't think that it was, what? She don't never. Why won't nobody just slap Ashley? And I ain't even the violent type, but why won't nobody slap her ass? She one of them kind of people need her ass slapped. So she know in social settings don't do that shit. Cause we done said it too many times. It's like a kid. Now I got to use the rod. Cause you ain't listening, Ashley. Bitch. Kiana comes back to the table because she leaves and she comes back. Stacey's like, let's just keep everything light. Let's operate in love and light. Let's all just calm down. Let's just all be calm. And Jacqueline, we shouldn't bring up the past. Excuse me, what? We shouldn't bring up the past. Your friend was just bringing up the past. She just brought up some 3-year-old tea. Girl, what are you talking about? What are you okay? Karen, she addresses Jacqueline. She's like, so what's going on with you and PP? Y'all working things out? And she's like, oh, yeah, we working through some things. She gives her a little spill. She's like, oh, is that before? Did you decide to work things out before or after the 25 convictions? Her face was cracked. Now we don't want to bring up the past. Oh, he's not here to defend himself. Why would you bring that up? Girl, y'all don't be caring about that. Kiana's ex drug dealer boyfriend ain't here to defend himself, and yet Mia's bringing him up. No, we're not going to do that today. If y'all can bring up Karen's legal situation, the past, all that shit, then she can do it too. I don't understand what's lost on y'all, because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Like, she can do that too. She too can get on the internet and look up stuff and find shit out about you and come to the cameras and bring it to you. Stuff you didn't want us to know. Because, the average person isn't looking that kind of stuff up. But now they are. Now they in your business, Jacqueline. Anyway, Jacqueline, she says these aren't criminal charges. IAB, they the ones brought up all the charges on him. So it don't even matter, because if internal affairs is in it, what the fuck he was doing? Some shady shit. What was he doing, girl? 25 charges against him? Karen saying, so did you stand by him? Yes, I did. Oh, because I heard you left him because of that. Because of them 25 charges. Jacqueline was getting so flustered. She done got up to move. You know, she gonna move her seat. Now she want to go sit over there with Mia and get some comfort. Mia can't help you, and she ain't going to help you. She's absolutely finna just sit there and let this happen. So I don't know what you went over there for, cause she ain't got no emotional support for you, not at all. She calling Karen a horrible person, girl. Whatever. It was Wendy, Kiana, and Stacy. They was Team Karen. You know, they all chiming in. You know, they did what they needed to do. Jacqueline talking about she done with Karen. Girl, we don't care. We done with you. We done with you. Been done. You can go. We been done with you. Talking about you done with Karen. You don't matter in this group of girls. You don't. We can take or leave you. Honestly. I'm done with Karen. Okay. That's fine. You better hope the rest of these girls film with you. Film a scene or something with you so you can at least remain friend of. Girl, it's not. Anyway. That was another thing. Mia and Kiana during their spat, Mia brought up the flute. And who had a champagne flute, who didn't. In my opening credits, Kiana got a flute. So I don't know what was even the argument, Mia. Anyway, I feel like they move. We move on. Let's make a toast, please. Let's move on. We got to celebrate the rest of Wendy's birthday. And of course, you know, once we part ways, Mia, Jacqueline, and Ashley, you know, they off in a corner. Mia got Karen's charges pulled up because why won't Karen own up to it? Own up to what? She really wants her to say on camera that she drank excessively, got in her car, and drove drunk and drove it into a tree. She wants her to say those exact words so that what? She can go to jail. Because why else would you want someone to incriminate themselves this bad? If not, you know, for other reasons. You want that lady to go to jail. You want her to have some type of legal ramification. You know, the consequences you feel like need to be jail time for Karen. That's highly salacious for you and you love it. Like that's what it's starting to seem like. Cause leave that lady alone. She said she don't want to talk. And ain't nobody else bothering her about that shit but you. Even Giselle has dropped it. And you know she'll drag. Cause there's really no explanation to give you. There's really nothing for her to say past what y'all be saying when it's a legal situation. When it's a legal matter. Y'all love saying that. Gordon going through this shit with his family and all of that. And all season it was, well, it's a legal matter. Now when Karen's legal matter is a legal matter, no, you want, it ain't enough. Leave me alone, Mia. Leave me alone. Stacey comes in there because Stacey is always she's just so oblivious to everything. Stacey is funny. The role that she has created for this show, I love it, girl. Top tier. Top tier character development. I stand. I love a good, well thought out character. And Stacey is hilarious. So she goes in to see to see what's going on. And it shows her the charges. This is who you're defending? This is who you're defending? Like she's some crazed criminal or something. We don't defend pedophiles. We don't defend, this is not to say that we defend drunk drivers. No, by no stretch, no, we don't defend drunk drivers. But when the drunk driver is your friend and this is a sensitive situation, what you don't do, what we're not going to do as a friend is malign them, is to alienate them or to make them feel any more, any worse than they already feel about themselves, because this is a bad situation that they're in. And now this is the time where you really do check in with said friend instead of trying to humiliate them and getting them to incriminate themselves so that they'll go to jail. You're not operating in love, Mia, and this is why I'm totally against it. Your heart ain't in the right place. Talking about they're thinking about sending her to rehab. Stacey's like, what? She immediately walks out of there and goes to Karen. Karen, let me talk to you right quick. So I'm really upset about what I just talked about with them. The conversation I just had. Karen, like, what's up? What's the? She says, oh, well, they said that, we're concerned that they're concerned about your drinking, and that it's deeper because now they want to, they have the accusations about the drinking, and it's like you have a problem and they want to take you to rehab. Should I be concerned? To be continued. These people are a hoot. I tell you, especially Stacey. You better give us a good segue. Should I be concerned? Oh my God. They said that you're drunk and they want to get rehab. Like, should I be concerned? I mean, I don't know you to be a drunk. I'm going to always have your back. Karen gonna get your ass, Mia. She gonna get your ass. You really want it with her. You really want it with her. All right. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girls. Anyway, like I said, to be continued. So we will be back. Let me know how y'all feel about the thing. I'm really not, you know what? No, I'm not going to stop telling y'all to comment. I'm not going to stop saying it. Even though the comments are never there. No, you know who comments? My same ones who comment. And I really appreciate those of you that come down here and engage in the comments with me, because this is what it's about. It may not seem like a big deal to the average YouTube watcher, but for YouTubers, and especially for, I was going to say struggling. This ain't no struggling channel. We ain't ever on no struggle bus. The thriving channels such as myself, who are on a monetization journey, for us, we need y'all to watch, engage. That's what we need, so we can get to our goals. And it's much appreciated. It really is. Like, I'm not asking you to give me long dissertations. Those of you, people that know me personally, come to these comments and let's talk about it here. It's not doing me any favors to have the conversations personally. Come to the comments and let's discuss. Because you want to discuss with me, so we can do it here. We can always do it here. So please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.